The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
Hello and welcome to the Tinley Park Chamber of Commerce cable TV show, which, as you may already know, airs on your community channels on both Comcast and AT&T. Comcast at 6:30 p.m. every Tuesday, and on AT&T throughout the day and into the evening. My name is Joe Ficcaro. I am a past president of the Tinley Chamber. I'm a current board member and, as always, happy to be the cable show host because I have the opportunity to meet a lot of interesting business people, just like right now. Let me introduce John and Karl Roth. They are co-owners of a family-owned and veteran-owned business here in Tinley Park called Midland America. John and Karl, welcome to our show.
Hi, Joe. Thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Glad to have you here. We've heard, well, over a period of time, we've heard a lot about the new product that you want to introduce. So as to allow as much time as possible for your message, I'm going to let you guys talk and ask you to just tell us a little bit about, well, tell us about your company, actually.
Well, our company was really founded by my grandfather, or our grandfather, back in the 1930s. And continued until I bought the company in 2001 and moved it to Tinley Park. We manufacture a variety of cleaning chemicals, from floor wax and hand soaps to wax strippers and air fresheners and leather cleaning products. This is our first product that's really geared towards the personal hygiene market.
Okay, towards the hygiene market. All right, that's not going to be a hint. People aren't going to guess this yet. But now, how long have you actually been in business?
We've been in business since the 1930s.
The 1930s. And this is a new product. So I think that says a lot to a company that's got a foundation, and you've probably done a lot of research and what have you to come up with a number of products. But what's this next question here? It says, tell us about your new product. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Karl, you want to talk about the new
Sure.
product?
All right, Karl.
Well, first of all, thanks for having us. We appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
And my brother was buying the family business back. I was toiling away in the Marines, and I went to law school and became an attorney. So one of the things that I'm around a lot of what's, and that kind of made me think about a product that my father had developed years ago, and that John and I decided to go ahead and roll back out. And this particular product is something that, based upon studies that we've done, is that most people will have a need for every day. And it's because we've determined that between roughly 98 and 100% of people use the bathroom every day. And it seems that a lot of people are using these flushable wipes lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, flushable wipes, about 50% of the population, according to the paper companies, are using these in combination with toilet tissue when they do their business. So it's a great product, but the paper companies want to sell paper, and they don't care about the fact that these flushable wipes really aren't flushable. They clog the plumbing at your house, they clog the plumbing in the municipalities, and they cause quite a bit of problems. New York City said they're spending about $18 million a year cleaning these supposedly flushable wipes out. And if you look over here, John has taken one of these flushable wipes about an hour ago and put it in water. So you can imagine that this product right here is comes out of this box. It's been soaking in moisture for the last 6 months, let's say, and you're supposed to go ahead and use this and then throw it in your toilet and flush it down. Well, you can tell by that demonstration there that there's no way in the world that that's going to break down before it hits your pipes. And the next thing you know, you're on the phone with the plumber and you're, throwing out some cash to go ahead and get those flushable wipes out of your septic system. So what we've got is the solution. There's a need for this product. Our solution is our new product, Midland's Refresh Liquid Wipe. And what this product is an alternative to using these paper products because you use it with regular toilet tissue. Hold that.
Okay, and some people will refer to that to toilet tissue as bathroom tissue as well. But you've hit a point. I did my own research. I was amazed at some of the products that are out there that they say that they are flushable. And they are flushable. But as you said, they don't deteriorate, they don't break down. And that causes the clogging and what have you.
My kid flushed a Superman toy down the toilet. That was flushable too, but I had to get a plumber. So if you're using regular toilet tissue, some people use water to go ahead and
Clean themselves after.
Finish themselves up. Well, you can see that you got a soaking wet thing of toilet tissue here, and then you rub it back and forth. This is a mess. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
And it's not all done just between your two hands, so.
Right. So our research has also proven that people aren't just wiping toilet paper on their hands. They're using it on other parts of their body.
We're not going to have any actual live demonstrations of the actual use of the product, so
but
the children can stay in the room.
But this product it fills the need of that people want with this flushable, disposable wipe, and you're using your own toilet tissue, so there you go. There's the demo. You don't need to use that much. You can use 1 to 4 to, there's 100 shots in this bottle. So you can see this foams up rather than the water that goes ahead and breaks the tissue down right away. This stays up.
And we're going to leave that like that for a while.
Right. The foam lays up and it
Doesn't saturate the toilet paper.
and you can apply the product directly to your skin. It's got, I'll toss it back to the chemist here. This is good for you because, why, John?
The formula for this product is very similar to that of makeup removers and other cosmetic type products. So it's safe for you to use, it's environmentally friendly, and can be used every day, as many times as you need to use it. And we haven't had any complaints that there were any problems through all of our test marketing and testing. We're pretty happy with the way the products worked for years. We've changed it a little bit. We've changed the fragrance in it. We've taken the dye out of it, however, and it's a clear, colorless product, and it has a slight scent to it that's kind of nondescript, really.
It's a fresh, clean scent. Leaves you whistle clean. Take
Well,
my word for it.
I might say that I was introduced to the product some time ago, and I've tried it in a variety of ways, sometimes just as a final wipe, as opposed to an initial, and it is, as the name says, it is refreshing, I will admit. So,
Just give me that bottle.
has this refresh been received well by consumers?
We've got it in the consumer market in a chain of stores in the Southeast, Mutual Drug, or 500 independent pharmacies. And so we're still working on rolling the product out because it's a new product. But one of the other things that I wanted to key on was these wipes dry out, this will never dry out. This thing you're not going to stick in your front pocket. This thing you can put in your front pocket. You can take this through airport security. It's discreet. You can go. You don't have to have this thing sitting on the back of your toilet tank, and people are saying, "Hey, what's wrong with Charlie?" Because you've got your stuff here.
Okay.
You can put it in the drawer, and I can tell you that this stuff has been battle tested. We sent 10,000 units of it to Iraq during the most recent crisis there, and after using a porta potty or a trench
Sure.
for a while as a bathroom. People were happy to get this, but you know the way that this product is.
We have about 20 seconds left, so.
I want to go ahead and invite anybody that's interested in the product to go ahead and contact us through the Chamber of Commerce. We're interested in engaging sales reps, and anybody that's interested in purchasing the product, please find us through that site.
And it's available here in our own community as well as other communities. John and Karl, thank you for being with us. It was a pleasure. It was a refreshing message. Well, before I introduce our next guest, I did omit to say that I do work with the Chicago Southland Convention and Visitors Bureau in membership recruitment. It was terrible for me to admit that. But I'm glad that we have with us I guess, relatively a new member of the Chamber.
Yes.
Jennifer DePaolo, who is the General Manager for Women's Workout and Wellness here in Tinley Park, as well as other communities, and you could tell us about that. Jennifer, I'm glad you're here.
Hi,
You're
thank you for having me.
You're gonna help the women viewers get a little bit of a workout maybe and get more well.
Yes, absolutely.
So why don't you tell us, how did you get into working with this type of business?
I was going to school to be an English teacher and realized I still enjoyed interacting with people, but maybe not children, and decided that fitness was something that I wanted to do. I was working it was Women's Workout World at the time, while I was going to school, and just decided that was my passion. And it's been 23 years and still there.
23 years?
23 years.
Wow, that type of loyalty is very rare. So it's commendable.
It's a wonderful company.
Yes. Well, it speaks well for the company as well as yourself hanging in there. Well, you've told us a little bit about yourself, unless there's something else you would like to say. But, the purpose for the show is get that exposure for our member businesses.
Yes.
So why don't you start telling us about Women's Workout and Wellness.
Well, first of all, we are celebrating our 32nd anniversary. We have been in the community serving the women for 32 years. And we pride ourselves on amazing group exercise classes. We have great instructors. All of our instructors are nationally certified. We also have a wonderful results-driven program with group training and personal training. And we are always looking to make sure that we're empowering women and women of all races, all walks of life. And we are also a full fitness facility, so we have a variety of equipment if classes just aren't for you.
Okay. Well, that sounds exciting for women.
It is exciting for women.
I have visited Women's Workout World to talk with the management about other things, but and I could see them, getting that workout in there, and it's well with the music and everything else. So how long you said 32nd year. How long has Women's Workout and Wellness, previously Women's Workout World,
yes,
been in Tinley Park?
We have been in the location that we're at right now for about 22 years.
Okay.
So we're pretty set in the community.
That's well established. How many employees do you have working over there?
At that location, we have about 25 employees, including myself and our instructors and our service consultants. And
can you maybe elaborate a little bit on some of the programs that you've got?
Sure, absolutely. We run a variety of group fitness classes such as Pilates, yoga, weight training classes. We have Turbo Kick. Of course, we have Zumba. Everybody likes Zumba.
I don't even know what it is.
Zumba is a dance fitness it's a Latin-inspired dance fitness class, and it's been around for quite a while, and it just is a fad that doesn't seem to be dying. So it's a great way to get a workout in and still have a whole lot of fun.
I think maybe I saw that on TV.
You probably have.
Where they were doing that.
Yes.
To Latin music.
Latin music,
That's
yes.
quite a workout.
It is quite a workout. Good workout for the hips.
I would think so. Now, if somebody has some health concerns, special issues, are those things that you can address as well?
Absolutely. We also have a full staff of nationally accredited certified personal trainers that can help any population, any medical problem, any issues that were to come up. Our personal trainers are fully qualified to be able to assist anyone in any issues to help reach their goals, fitness, whether it's weight loss or just overall wellness.
Okay, overall wellness.
Overall wellness.
The weight loss is in our country and is probably a major concern, and if people can do it in an exciting and almost an entertaining way.
Yes.
Is your facilities, if I'm not mistaken, they're, if this may be the wrong expression, non-threatening? I mean, there are some places that are non-intimidating. That's what I mean, non-intimidating. You find, who are your ideal customers, or what do you refer them as?
We really don't have an ideal customer.
Okay.
All women from all walks of life, all races, ages, shapes. Everybody is welcome. That's our ideal customer. Any woman who is looking for a great, powerful, motivating atmosphere to get well, to get fit.
That's what I was alluding to. So I might say, you know, if you're one of those people who you feel like you're really overweight or your body is not shaped the way you think others would look at it, well, you're with a bunch of women, and it's not like, you know, you're not right up there on the street where everybody is ogling you.
Right.
It is private. So I could say that having been there, and I wasn't ogling at the women either. Or we've covered that. You don't have an ideal customer. It's just any woman that has a particular need.
Yes.
Now, do you have some promotions that are, you know, during this month in August, or maybe some of the coming up months?
Well, we are celebrating our 32nd anniversary. So right now we are completely waiving our enrollment fee. So it's making it very easy and financially easy to get started on a program. And they can just come on by.
That's pretty neat.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't said it, but if you would like to get a hold of Jennifer or someone else there at Women's Workout and Wellness, you can contact them as well as any of our other guests through the Chamber office at 708-532-5700, or go to our website at tinleychamber.org. Jennifer, is there, let's say, a particular program that is more popular than any other?
Right now, I would say within the past few years, we've really started to educate our women in how to work out functionally through our group training programs, where we have our ladies doing exercises that they would do in movements that they would do in everyday life, because a lot of times it's the picking up of the groceries that makes them throw their back out. So this is what we help train them with. So our group training programs are truly our most popular and our most results-driven program that we're offering right now.
The group training. Now, if somebody needs individual attention, what happens then?
Absolutely. We still have our one-on-one personal training available as well. And you could do it for 30 minutes. You could do it for 60 minutes. It's really tailored to what the individual needs.
All right. We have a minute left. Is there a message that you would like to say to our viewers to invite them to Women's Workout and Wellness?
Well, absolutely. I would like to invite everyone to come and visit us. We are a smaller company, but we've been well established within the community for, like we said, 32 years, but we're still always doing fresh and new ideas as if a new company would. And we just encourage everyone to come on out and get fit.
That was great. Now, I should say, you know, you and your girlfriends, or a mother-daughter type of a thing.
Absolutely.
And you would have some senior citizens as well, right?
Yes,
So,
yes, all ages.
I think that's great. So come on, women, you know, get in shape, and then you've got more ammunition to get those guys back in shape. Well, Jennifer, it was really nice having you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I hope you get an influx of new customers there.
We would love to see everybody out.
We would.
Yes.
All right. Well, our next guest is Kelly Sujka, who is the Regional Director of Sales and Marketing for Ariel's and the Wingate Hotel here in Tinley Park. Kelly?
Welcome.
Well, I've seen you many times, but it's nice to
Absolutely.
have you on our
Yeah,
show.
we just saw each other at the Business After Hours we hosted.
We
with the
did,
Tinley Chamber.
and for many years prior to that. But Kelly, even though I've known you for many years, our viewers, some of our viewers may not. So let's just jump into it and tell us a little bit. What motivated you to go into this type of work?
Sure.
And then we'll talk about Ariel's and in all of this food. And
Yummy.
I don't mind saying, you'll notice there are no utensils here. This is torture, not being able to dig into these things. They're scrumptious looking.
Yeah.
But let's get into it.
Okay. Well, Joe, I started in the hospitality industry 28 years ago. I can't believe time has gone by so quickly.
Oh my.
Yeah. And just absolutely love it within the hotels and the restaurants. So finding a great place like Ariel's restaurant, very exciting. As you know, Ariel's has been open for just a year. We opened last July, and really excited to be part of the chamber and part of the Tinley community to offer a really fresh alternative for restaurants dining in Tinley Park.
It is a great addition to all of the wonderful restaurants that are here in Tinley.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We're really proud to be a part of the community.
That's great. So, as I've said to other guests, the purpose of these segments is to inform our viewers about the business.
Sure.
So whichever area you want to focus on, but tell us about Ariel's, and then we'll, even without the utensils, we'll get into, figuratively speaking, the items that are here.
Sounds great. Well, Ariel's is available for lunch and dinner. We're open from 11 to 11. And we can service anything from a cocktail after work to a group at the bar to a quiet little luncheon business meeting. We have meeting rooms available for business events, for banquets, showers, rehearsal dinners. We also do a lot of post-wedding and pre-wedding celebrations with all the great venues we have here in the Tinley Park area. Great location for that quiet dinner for a couple, or bring in the family. We've got the main dining room available with a beautiful big screen TV. We had lots of guests in over the last week cheering on our USA on our big screen. And also just if a nice Saturday night, come out and listen to one of the bands in the bar. We just recently had some of our own local names come here into Ariel's and perform in the bar, and had a great crowd.
It's a great bar, and there are different rooms.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
it's designed where you can.
Whatever
new
the
experience.
occasion, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our main dining room is in the round, so it's a beautiful in the round dining experience. You can sit in our booths, our high top tables, or in our main dining room, along with the 2 private rooms that we have available for overflow.
Kelly, how many employees are actually at Ariel's?
We have about 30 employees on
30?
staff, so a variety of part-time employees. We're really excited. We've got some great new management that's come on board to fine-tune and bring some of these wonderful new entrees that we're introducing on our new menu starting on this Friday. We have a new menu coming out, so we want to invite everybody to come by and see it.
Well, you're going to have to tell us some of the items that are on the new menu. And usually I ask people, who are your ideal customers? And in this case, I guess it's somebody who's thirsty or hungry.
Absolutely, and I think we're all that at one point or another.
Yes, we are, aren't we? So, now, just so we don't run out of time, tell us about the new menu.
Okay, well we've made some great additions to our menu. One of the things that I'm really excited about, there's so many people that are looking at vegetarian options, vegan options, gluten-free, and we're really proud to say that we've added a lot of those items to our new menu. We're making our own hummus, and so we've got a nice new appetizer of hummus with pita chips and our tzatziki sauce, which is just fabulous. We make from scratch. A lot of our items at Ariel's are made from scratch. If it's a summer relaxing, sit out on our patio and have a glass of wine and a salad. We have our mixed berry salad, which is just phenomenal with our champagne vinaigrette dressing. So really great. We have a variety from appetizers to burgers, but with some of our entrees, I'm holding our chicken Giuseppe, which is just to die for. It's probably one of our most popular dishes.
Chicken Giuseppe?
Just for you, Joe.
Yeah,
How
Giuseppe.
about
That in case anybody doesn't know, Giuseppe is Italian for Joseph.
Yes, absolutely. So this is, and we didn't name it just for Joe, but namesake. There you go.
Thank you.
But this is a chicken breast with balsamic glaze with roasted red peppers on a mound of Yukon Gold mashed potatoes and spinach. It is so delicious. It's mouth-watering.
It looks very healthy as well.
As well, yeah. And you're holding our one of our great seafood entrees. That's our encrusted tilapia with a mango salsa on a bed of wild rice with a vanilla cream base. Amazing, amazing.
You know, if you'd have told me you weren't going to bring the utensils, I would have brought my own.
And then keep it on that same vein with the seafood item, another one of our dishes, and I know that a couple of the folks here have said they've had this item. This is our Moroccan barbecued salmon. If you love salmon, you have to try this dish.
I do.
Amazing. I do. You're going to marry it?
Yeah.
I do.
Right.
And that's set on a bed of risotto with our wonderful Moroccan barbecue sauce. Delicious. And then no dining experience isn't complete with a beautiful dessert. And this dessert is probably our most popular dessert. It's our Swiss Chalet chocolate layered cake with a raspberry coulis on the base, and just...
And I do as well.
I do.
I do.
There you go.
Here, I think I'm going to put that one over here. No.
But a wide variety of items to choose from. We have great appetizers at the bar. Any of these items can be enjoyed at the bar or at a table. Burgers, chops. We've added some great grilled pork chops to our new menu, fillets, New York strips. So a really great selection.
Now, I have had the Ariel burger. I have had salmon at Ariel's. And now that we said it's a great bar because people aren't always eating.
Right.
Even though I guess it would be nice if they did. Tell us about the bar. I mean, what are some of the...
We have a beautiful wraparound granite bar. We have 18 different beers on tap, 10 of those being craft beers.
Yeah.
We also support some of our local craft beer distributors and have some of those on tap. So if you're familiar with some of those right in our area, most of the time you can find those on tap at Ariel's. We have a wonderful Kettle One vodka that's chilled at a perfect 32 degrees on our tapper at the bar. So if you are a vodka drinker, you know that a nice cold 32-degree vodka is perfect.
I didn't know that until I saw it at Ariel's.
Yeah, and it's right on tap, so it's a clean pour at 32 degrees. We have a wonderful wine selection and some summer favorites, some great margaritas, mojitos, or any of your top scotches and whiskeys. So a nice variety.
And I know Ariel's is very supportive of the community ever since it came into the community. And prior to that, Wingate, who's been here for, I think, a lot longer.
Absolutely.
And that affiliation, I think, really adds to your able to offer many things.
Right, absolutely. With hotel guests that are in the area, visitors to the area, it's a great option available to those, whether you're coming in for a meeting or a wedding or a special occasion.
Well, Kelly, we have about 30 seconds left in this segment, so do you have a parting message for our viewers?
I would just love to invite everybody out. If you haven't been there, come and visit us. We are very excited to meet all of our local neighbors and would love to have you come out and experience our new menu at Ariel's.
Well, Kelly, thank you for being with us.
Absolutely,
and
my pleasure.
I need to remind you, if you would like to get a hold of Kelly Sujka at Ariel's or at the Wingate or any of our other guests, please do so by contacting the Tinley Park Chamber of Commerce at 708-532-5700, or you can access our members directory at tinleychamber.org. And